What is going on, Millennial Morticians? Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of this incredible podcast. First and foremost, I'm going to start off with some quick announcements and then get straight into today's episode. I have been in the process of taking the boards and the national board exam, and I'm glad to report that I passed the arts section of the national board exam. And I'm so excited to also inform you that in the coming months, I'll also be taking the sciences portion of the exam, moving on to state licensure. And so I'm so excited to be offering that and sharing that exciting information with you guys. I know you guys are rooting me on and are just excited to see this podcast grow and our outreach grow just as much as me. With that exciting information being said, we are going to jump right into today's episode. Get your notepads ready, get your books ready. I think it's going to open your eyes, open your ears, and it's going to give you some insight on what it takes to be the best individual that you can possibly be. The title of today's episode is Persistence Promised. Persistent Promise. And I got the title for today's episode. Of course, I like to base all my episodes on what's actively happening in our life, in my life, and in the world around us. It's based on me having to take that national board exam. If you guys remember, the first time I took the exam, I did not pass. And I was very discouraged. I was upset with myself. I thought I had failed, not just myself, but the people around me, failed this audience, because I feel like I should have been able to get it that time. And what I've realized is that everything happens in the time frame and in the moment that it's supposed to happen. And I took what I had, I took those results, and I studied. I asked questions. I did what I could to make myself a better and sharper individual in the field. And whatever that took is what I had to do. I had to stay home some weekends. And when my friends wanted to go out with me and study and read in the books and take practice tests and really do some deep digging into the industry, to figure out what I needed to do to be successful at it. And the one thing about persistence is if you keep pushing, you keep knocking on the door, eventually your promise, whatever you have, whatever that you're trying, whatever goals or licensure needs that you're trying to meet, they have to get met. They have to get met because you're putting your best foot forward. And that's really all it takes. And just think in that moment, if I would have took those results and comprehended them in my own mind and just said, you know what, I'm not going to retake it anytime soon. I'm going to wait it off. I'm going to hold back. I'm not going to take it right now in this moment. I could have held my promise back. That doesn't mean that I wouldn't have got another opportunity to go out and pass the exam and take it again. It just means that I would have held myself back even more because I would have let my unwillingness to put in the work stop me from reaching my potential goal and passing. And so I want to encourage you guys out there. I know a lot of you are in mortuary school students or just started off in the field or just even kind of like me, just starting off getting your licensure and getting your feet off the ground. And I want to encourage you to keep going, keep moving, keep pushing forward. Don't let anything stop you and don't let the results get to you. You're smart, you're talented, you're gifted. And you have to be gifted to do this work. You have to be special, called out to do this kind of work as a career. And I'm not just talking about in and out. I'm talking about someone who's in it and is just like, this is for me. This is who I am and this is where I need to be. You're getting into what I call a comfortable place, a place where you can redefine who you are and what you want in your life and who you want to be. And the test results don't determine that. The effort you put in determines who you're going to become. And so that all plays into a role and it all plays into how much are you willing to sacrifice to get what you want. And if you're like me and you're determined and you're hardworking, you're like, I'm not letting anything stop me from getting this degree, then nothing can stop you. It's already yours. Name it, claim it, it's yours. So that persistence, that not giving up, that strive, that's what gets those things that are attainable to most and makes it attainable for a lot of us. Well, guys, that's all of our time for today. I love you guys. I hope you were encouraged by today's episode. I'm thankful for all of you guys' love and support, not just with me graduating mortuary college, but me hitting my next steps and next goals as this podcast continues to grow and thrive and help people all over the globe. I'm your host, Jaden Foltz. This is the Millennial Mortician Podcast, a podcast that engraves, and I hope that it engraves you and your life this week. I love you guys. Stay warm out there and enjoy the rest of our summer. It's quickly coming to a close. Tongue twister right there. Love you guys.